Hi friends, hi fans, hi gossip lovers, out there, welcome back to my channel, Gossip News Africa. It's your boy Toby. So straight to the video for today. She needed someone who was able to support her. As a relationship, do you think also like she needs someone to support that relationship? Or the person who needs her has to yes, you need to have somewhere. Did you think also was the person? As I'm there, I didn't think about it, but if you said that she ever would be yes. He's not. I think he was. I don't think he is either. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Toby. So guys, we'll be talking about what went down today, the day 9 of the Big Brother Naija reunion, and we'll get straight to it. And it's a secret ballot, so feel free. Just put down the name of the person we thought was the biggest gossip. When you write name drop it. So the housemates were told to pick a ballot and to write on a paper who they thought was the most gossiper in the house, and majority of them picked Brighto. Some of them picked Neo and Lucy, but Brighto had the majority of the votes. So, according to the housemates, Brighto was the most gossip. Some clips of Brighto were shown to the housemates and they talked about it. So we'll talk about Brighto, Prince, and also. So there was a clip about Brighto. Had a conversation with anybody. Oh, I not asking what you had a conversation. So your impression. My impression. Okay, I think was she needed someone who was able to support her. As a relationship, do you think also like she needs someone to support her? So when he was talking with Tochi about how we felt that Prince did not have the necessary financial capabilities to date Nengi. Remember at the time Prince and Nengi were close. This was at the beginning of the whole show. So he felt that the relationship was bound to fail because Nengi always talked about the trip she's always on, as he felt, as his bride too felt that Prince doesn't have the financial capabilities of taking care of Nengi. Prince defended himself, saying that if Brighto thinks he's not capable, doesn't mean that everybody is not capable. So he does not know the financial capabilities of everybody. So he should not generalize the whole thing. Ebuka, being smart, asked Brighto what he thought of Ozo and Nengi. Does he have the same opinions about Ozo? And did you think Ozo was the person? As I'm there, I didn't think about it, but if you said that she ever would be yes. He's not. I think he was. I don't think he is either. Brighto said yes, that he feels that Ozo too does not have the financial capability to date Nengi. So I guess Nengi is for the super rich guys, not for Ozo or Prince. Anyways, they didn't ask Ozo to respond to that, and I was kind of disappointed about that. So straight to the next one, V and Dorothy. So what I was gonna do is, well, I like to prepare my food, and the two people that have offers in the house can't eat it. So yeah, it sounds wrong, but I didn't mean it in a mischievous way. I mean, if you know she has. Remember, there was this clip about V saying that when she cooked, she would put a lot of pepper that those with ulcer would not eat. And that is Dorothy and Erica. Dorothy found this offensive, and she said that she was disappointed in V. That why would V say something as harsh as that? V, on the other hand, tried to defend herself, saying that she did not mean it like that, though she said that, but it was taken out of context, according to V. Anyways, they squashed their issues and they moved on. No, I said I didn't see you as somebody that wants to get bad enough because you were always with Eric from my view. That doesn't mean I like you less. That's the reason why I nominated you. Did I ever come to tell you that I didn't want to be on the show? No. And to V and Lilo, this I found quite interesting because V's response was so out of point for the first time in the show. So remember that V and Lilo were very close in the house. This was at the beginning. So there was this Lilo and Eric thing where Lilo was always with Eric. So the eviction time came and it happened that V had the opportunity to save either Lilo, Eric, Katrina, and Praise. She said she was supposed to be Praise, so Praise was number one, but the next was supposed to be Lilo. But she actually saved Eric because she felt that her friend Lilo was not showing her enough that she was deserving of being in the house, that she was always with Eric. And Lilo was upset about that, obviously. And in V's response, saying that at that time she felt Lilo did not deserve to be in the house, that she was always with Eric, and that was a fact, and she tried and she saved Eric instead of her. And I'm like, V, really? you saved the boyfriend that was actually distracting your friend instead of booting out the boyfriend so your friend would be focused on the house. So it didn't make sense. They didn't apologize to each other. They are no longer friends, so they kept him moving. Then to Tochi, Lucy, Katrina, and Dorothy. So there was a clip about Dorothy, Lucy, and Katrina talking about Tochi.
Yes, because I can't remember. I can't remember. I never had any issue with you in the house. I never had any confrontation. I never said no to you about food. I can remember vividly. I never had any issue.
Tochi always had this beef with Katrina about food. So Lucy was saying that Tochi was a follow in the house. And Dorothy said that Tochi liked people to greet him first. And you know about Katrina, that is no news to us. So Tochi was actually surprised about Lucy and Dorothy. He was not really surprised about Katrina. You already knew that that one had it for him in the house. So there's no love between them. That was not a surprise. So he told Dorothy that, but we always talk, even though they were not that cool, but at least he had tried to talk to her a couple of times. Hi, hi, hi. So, and there was a time he tried to console her when Katrina left the house, and she told him not to touch him. And from then he kept his cool and he did and the guy did in his own lane. So he didn't understand why Dorothy felt that he always waited for her to greet him first. And about Lucy, saying that Lucy is saying that we are doing follow, that obviously you cannot stay alone in the house. Lucy obviously has a clique, and so does he. Then to Tochi and Katrina. So Tochi's major issue was that Katrina felt that Tochi was not doing enough. Tochi felt that Katrina is always giving him food as if he's begging for it. First of all, he always giving him small portion. Second, their attitude was like he was begging for food. Katrina said she always served Tochi, but he used to come late. So by the time Tochi arrives at the kitchen, the food will remain there always small. But Tochi said that, but Katrina keeps food for people. But why is it not always small? And Katrina said, you're not my friend. I'll keep food, bigger portion for my friend. Since you're not my friend, now the one we reach you go get. Anyway, this led to a back and forth. The boss lady taking your boss to Ikorodu and all the fun stuff. Tochi is actually a very funny guy and it was kind of cool. Straight to the next one. Then we talk about Watoni, Erica, and also. So there was a clip about Watoni talking to Triketian and Lekon outside the garden about how Erica and Eric were first close in the house. Then
the scene just looked like people in the garden, and then she sees like, oh, I think Lido and Eric have something going on. And then we're only thought, okay, let me go and see for myself. And then she walked into the sitting room, said hi to me, I was talking to Erica.
Lilo came to hijack Eric from Erica. Then Watoni went to the house and saw Erica and Ozo talking together. She came back and saying that she saw it coming, meaning that she saw Erica and Ozo being close. And you know how obviously that will be because it was supposed to be Nengi and Ozo, then Erica and Kid. So Watoni, this one you say you saw Erica and Ozo. What are you insinuating? Anyways, Watoni defended herself, saying that that is not what she meant, or that the whole conversation was not even about Ozo, it was about Erica and Eric. So other thing just happened that she just saw them and she felt, oh, cool. So them are talking. Also actually defended what Tony said. That is what actually happened, that the conversation was not about him and it was about Erica and Eric. I understand Ozo, Watoni is Ozo's very close friend. She has been very supportive to Ozo. So Ozo doesn't want to throw Watoni under the bus because actually you can see that Watoni was actually talking about Erica and Ozo, but good, we keep it moving. Then to Brighto and Praise. So remember that Praise had a fiancée when he was in the house and she was quite older than him and he made this public. He told everybody about it. So Brighto said that Praise is always used to dating a sugar mommy.
I spoke to Charlie about it because me and Charlie, I spoke to him one thing about it. And I said, I feel like when we get to this reunion, I think Brighto owes her an apology. And I came to tell an apology to her.
That Praise was a sugar boy. And actually, Praise fiancé then heard this. She found it offensive. And fans, after hearing what Brighto said, were in Praise's fiancé DM and saying a lot of shit to her. And she had to private her Instagram page. And this actually led to Praise and his fiancé breaking it off. So Praise is actually now single. He's actually now a single dad. Praise was demanding an apology from Brighto, saying to Brighto that this is what happened, and I think you owe my fiancée now or my ex-fiancée now an apology. Brighto said he doesn't owe anybody an apology. Like what he said was something that was known by everybody, and it's something that Praise always said. It was just reiterating the fact that Praise was dating an older woman, that he does not feel the need to apologize. And Praise actually very angry said, "Okay, fine. If we are not apologizing, let's keep it moving." Then to Neo and Brighto again when he was talking to Kid about Neo being a talkative and always bragging too much.
About how New talks to the world, New talks to the world, New talks to the world. So no, it's a very nice bad thing, so I'm not even trying to take it back. But I mean, you guys need to first of all understand that when you were in the house, we were in a house.
This clip was played and Neo was actually surprised because he thought Brighto was his guy. He said he has actually talked to Brighto, telling him that, guy, if you don't come tell me this thing now face to face, we're going to discuss my matter for public. And Neo explained himself, saying that due to his background, he lived in a very polygamous family and there was always noise and very bubbling place. So he brought this his character to the house. This is his real self outside the house. He's not trying to form anything. He's loud and he's unapologetic about it. That was basically about the whole show today. If you watched it, I'd love to see comments below about what you thought was your favorite moment from the day 9. And I'll drop another video tomorrow about the day 10. And I hope that will be more fun than today. Anyways, guys, I'd love to see thumbs up if you like this video and see you on the next one, guys. Bye.